Robert, I'm just thinking about where we are in technology here in 2025. It just reminded me of a story of about 20 years ago. It was take your daughters to work day. So myself and a few of the other guys in the office brought our daughters to work. And after about the first 30, 40 minutes, we didn't know what we were going to do with all these little girls running around the office. Anyway, they got real quiet. And then we found them over by an old electronic typewriter that had been unplugged, put in a corner. They wanted to know, what is this? What is this? We plugged it in, and those little girls played all day on that electronic typewriter. Now, you think in the past, you walk into an office and you see a typewriter on every desk with the typewriter pool, right? It created jobs. There were people who sat around and did nothing but type. Well, those days are gone. Those days are gone, as you and I both know. And so where we are today, in particular, when it comes to GWACs, IDIQs, mass schedules, if you are paying an individual or individuals to read and review those GWACs, looking for the perfect golden opportunity, it's like those little girls playing on the typewriter. You've missed the boat. There is a new product out there called RFQ Plus. Tell us about that, Robert.
RFQ Plus is our latest platform, David, that we've built, and it was meant to deal with exactly what you talked about. So many vehicles, both small and large business government contractors have been investing over the last 5 years, 10 years in these contract vehicles because that's where the spending's going, right? And so they're on multiple vehicles. They have multiple positions on Oasis Plus. They have multiple SINs on GSA Mass. They have agency IDIQs. They have BPAs. And if the volume of task orders has gotten to be so large and the time that it takes to review those is so great that I've not talked to a single company that has enough staff resources to read all these and to find qualified winnable bids. And that's what we do with RFQ Plus. It's an integrated platform. We have people doing work. We have an AI engine that's doing work. And we have database and computer technology, scoring, building reports, extracting data into a turnkey solution that ingests the RFQs, scores them against your bid criteria, and then delivers those things right to your inbox. So all you have to do is play Johnny Bench. Just sit back, open your text, let those things come to you, and then in 90 seconds or less, make a good decision. And it's revolutionary, and it solves that problem, and it takes us into the 21st century.
Yeah, so technology has really caught up to date, and we can't think like we used to in the past. You think of offices a long time ago. They used to just have, hundreds of people typing away. And then that typewriter got replaced, right? Mm-hmm. It didn't necessarily replace people. People went to other jobs. They did other things within the company. And this isn't necessarily going to replace people. It's going to enhance what people are doing.
That's 100% right. We're not replacing jobs. We're taking the mundane, almost drudgery, repetitive, but yet necessary work that needs to be done. And we're letting these new computer systems take care of it, right? I mean, AI, we're in the midst of this revolution in American and really global business that's really happening because of artificial intelligence.
Yeah, I agree.
But there are places where AI delivers fabulous results, and there are places where AI is still emerging, right? But where it can generate fabulous results is in reading these RFQs, telling you what the instructions are, telling you what the functional work scope is. It can read these things much faster than a human can, and with our configuration and our application, we're taking the right kind of advantage of AI and integrating it into a complete platform that delivers this stuff right to the customer.
Yeah. So if I've got a Oasis Plus, if I've got Next Gen Seaport 3, if I've got Stars, what you can go through the list of these, and I've got a team of people, and all their job is to comb through these things. If you just think about that process, human imperfection, you're going to miss something, right? You're going to miss something, and that's a given, right? And there's only so much that a human can do. You're using this AI tool to complement and really to complete that process so that you're not missing out.
And that's really you brought up two really critical points that our clients identified at the very beginning when we started to roll this out. One is consistency, right? Even the same person doing the same task, when it involves reading, comprehension, analysis, output, they're gonna make mistakes somewhere. They're going to overlook some things in some cases. They're not going to be as consistent as you would like. That's human nature, right? The second, and so what AI does in this case is that it provides a level of consistency in the qualification of bids that's very critical. Then the second key thing you mentioned is not missing anything, right? Yeah. When the volume of task orders goes up, you're going to miss something because people are going to get busy. They're going to get involved in revenue generating tasks. And that RFI that you really wanted to submit flew by and you missed the date. That RFQ that was a 5 to 10 page response for 12 people that was right in your sweet spot, you missed it because you were busy doing something else. And so we help you in both of those areas with this new platform.
You know, you and I talked about this quite extensively. We've run into a lot of people that say, I've got one of those AI proposal writing deals. I'm good. This is not what we are talking about.
That's right. This is not a proposal writer. This is not trying to replace your proposal team. This is not trying to write your proposals. This is solving a very specific problem of a large quantity of vehicles generating a larger quantity of RFQs, and every GovCon has a limited number of hours from their BD staff that they can spend looking for those winnable opportunities. And so the whole scan, hope, and pray method is just not effective, right? And we've got a platform that delivers a level of consistency. And when you look at the ROI that we're delivering, I'm days away from releasing some really specific calculated numbers. But on the back of the napkin, your subscription price is paid for by the 5th of the month every month. So the ROI is just really incredible.
I think the last thing that I've seen, because I've looked at a lot of these different products and services, we're not just saying, this is the task order that you should go for. We're actually putting a scoring and rating system based upon 4 colors. This to me is the difference maker. Can you just quickly explain those 4 colors that you've and what we're talking about?
So part of every new client subscriber's onboarding process is we take them through an exercise to define their bid preferences, what agencies they care about, what contract types they care about, what functional categories they're bidding, and then a number of other. We've got 7 major categories of preferences. Okay, those preferences go into the database, and we then take every RFQ out of your vehicles, and we run an algorithm to score that RFQ against your bid preferences. So if it's a red, that means it's disqualified because you said this is out of scope. If it's yellow, it means it's interesting, but probably not a high priority. Where it gets interesting is when we score them green or blue. Green means qualified according to the majority of your preferences, and something that you'll probably want to take a very serious look at. Blue means we've got a very good, very high quality match that, based upon what you've told us, is the kind of RFQ and kind of opportunity deal that you want to bid. And those greens and those blues don't stay in our system. We send you a notification via email. We're soon going to be having text messaging you can opt into. We send you a qualification report, and we're making a number of other reports available too, so that your entire team gets notified of the qualified bids, and everybody can look at them, make a very fast decision, and it's speed to market, right? One of the advantages is that we'll help you increase your bid output. Right. So if you bid more, you can win more, but you want to bid the right ones. You don't want to just throw mud on the wall.
So My title on LinkedIn is Game Changer, and the tool you're talking about, what you just described, is a game changer.
I appreciate that, David.
Winnable opportunities. So
That's
people can reach out to me. They can reach out to you. Let's talk to as many people as we can about RFQ Plus. I'm on board. I know you're on board. Let's do this. Let's get as many people on RFQ Plus as we can, and let's help them win some of these wonderful opportunities that are out there.
That's what we're all about, helping you win more business. Thanks a lot, David. Appreciate your support.
Thanks, Robert. Take care.
Okay.